To further discuss this, I'm joined by Ijaw Youth spokesperson Bedford Berefa. Hello, Bedford. Good morning, and thank you for joining us at this time.
Yeah, good morning for having me. Good morning.
All right, Bedford, now can you elaborate on the specific issues leading to the call for President Tinubu's resignation as Petroleum Minister, and what particular reforms do you propose to address, the challenges being faced in the oil sector in Niger Delta?
Well, of course, we know that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is saddled with responsibility as the Chief Security Officer in the country to safeguard lives and property. Of course, in the last 1 year, you will see antecedents in the oil and gas sector, particularly on the availability of products owing to the removal of fuel subsidy. You will see the heightened hardship and the consistent hunger that it has brought to Nigerians. It clearly shows that the Minister of Petroleum, in the person of the President of this country, is distracted, so to speak. So he should relinquish that position as Minister for Petroleum. He should give that position to technocrat, to people that can micromanage and get results. Because what we seek for is results. So we call, as Ijaw Youth Council, we call for his immediate resignation in that department. He should relinquish that office as Minister of Petroleum and give it statutory responsibility to critical stakeholders, to individuals that can micromanage, that is even in the oil and gas sector, that are key players in the industry to manage the process and bring us out of this mess. As a result of the hunger, you see the naira has lopsided for the last 1 month. It has consistently been on 1,600 naira to $1. You can see life is becoming so difficult and very, very endangering, the nation, because hunger is the basic reason why people will protest, and consistent protest can lead to revolution, and that is not what we need as a country. So we advise the President of this country to step aside as the Petroleum Minister and give the responsibility to people, to somebody, to technocrats that is giving a time frame. Is giving
okay, Bedford. Now, speaking of the technocrats that you mentioned to take over the oil and gas sector, what qualifications and expertise are you looking for in this particular individual, and why do you think that they will be more effective?
All right, we have seen that the private sector has always played key role in developmental issues. Now, the prerequisite to vote in or to give that level of appointment as Petroleum Minister to an individual, to somebody, is somebody that has been in the oil and gas sector for at least 30 years, that understand the nitty-gritty of the oil politics, and that can be sincere, is giving time frame, is bound by constitutional provisions, and giving time frame to rejig the 1 year, has not done anything intangible. They are just rigmaroling to go today. They will say the refinery will be functional. The next month it will not be functional. It's just same cycle. So if something deliberate must be taken, there has to be a total overhauling and rejigging of the oil and gas sector, particularly given that Petroleum Ministry to a technocrat that has been in the oil and gas sector for the last 30 years, that has international recognition, and that can easily, our people, some of our people, are in the oil and gas sector in the mainstream. And it's in Italy doing well. Some of them are in the US doing well. Why don't you, behave like Goodluck Jonathan, or the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who brought in technocrats in specific fields to ensure that there is a robust economy? In the last 1 year, the economy has slipped to about 40% inflation. That's what we're talking about. Technocrats that has been in the oil and gas sector for the last 30 years, that understand the loopholes and that can overhaul the entire oil and gas sector, that can rejig the oil and gas sector, because those persons that are handling the handlers of the oil and gas sector currently have woefully failed Nigerians, and they are unpatriotic. Unpatriotism is the definition of their sector, so to say. And so we are saying that the president should, as a matter of urgency, him stepping aside and rejig the entire oil and gas structure, from the NNPCL to the ministries and all other sectors that is responsible in micromanaging or managing the oil and gas.
Bedford, if you can hear me now, speaking of rejigging, the whole sector. You had actually commended the National Security Advisor, Nuhu, Ribadu, and other security chiefs. Now, what concrete actions do you want the NSA and these security chiefs to take to address the volatile regions and also prevent the imminent revolution that you warned about? In 30 seconds, please.
All right, please. I commended Ribadu, despite the fact that Nigerians are hungry and protest is sitting everywhere. You could see that his doggedness and his commitment to service and all other security chiefs, their commitment to service has really put that checkmate. Nigerians, there were speculations that the protests will go out of hand and Nigeria will be boiling and insecurity will be everywhere. But they have successfully micromanaged the process and ensure that peace, which is golden, is being maintained. And to maintain this peace further, there is urgent need, to resolve the issues of hunger, food security in the country. There's urgent need to attend, to the primary needs of Nigerians, so that the revolution that we want against will not be a reality. For the volatile region,
thank you so much.
Security is a consistent,
Bedford, time is not on our side, but thank you so much for speaking to us on this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.